Hello, good morning. Welcome to Business. My name is Darryl Kwao. The Registrar General's Department says it would publish the names of inactive businesses as it cleans up the register of companies. Businesses that failed to update their systems as well as file their annual tax returns for the last 18 months are expected to be removed from the register as the deadline of 1st May has passed. Here's the Registrar General, Jemima Owari.
I will start the process of striking off so that I get a register that is accurate, that is vibrant, with businesses that are in good standing. That is what I'm aiming for. If you are not ready to be a company, no problem. Wind up and register a business name or something that is not too strenuous. But as long as you're a company, you are supposed to file annual returns. And you do it 18 months after incorporation and yearly thereafter. That is it. I mean, apart from the penalty, which is now 400 Ghana cedis flat, and then 50 Ghana cedis for each year that you do not file a return, the next stage is to put the names out and start the process of striking off.
Now, the Chief Executive of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, GIPC, Yofi Grant, has mounted a strong defense against claims that figures released by the center as FDIs are inaccurate. He's therefore called on auditors, researchers, and investors to seek relevant information at the appropriate data collection offices at the GIPC.
Fortunate that, first of all, that situation should occur, presumably high-ranking officer of the government should say that our figures reflect only intentions and not reality. Because there's ample evidence of foreign direct investment in Ghana, in the banking sector, in the hospitality sector, in the mining sector, even in agriculture. And of course, I mean, those investments come in. That's how come all those institutions are built. And so, I mean, for anybody to say that the numbers we bring are only intentions is pretty unfortunate because it's not real, it's not true. The harder part is that then you have to prove all those numbers and figures. And we do have a system of reconciling or collecting the foreign direct investments that come in. The truth of the matter is that many institutions collect different information. Some may collect cash. For the GIPC, it's both cash and equipment, etc., that go as part of FDI. We've had our figures looked at by various international agencies who validated. We've used the same methodology for many years. It's not something we started to do now. And so the truth of the matter is, if you look at our economy, it's not because GIPC is saying it. We know the impact of foreign direct investment. We know the investments that have come in. We know what they've created, the business that we create. Ours is to look for more investments to come in.
The Bank of Ghana has received commendation for introducing Payment Systems Law, which has been passed by Parliament. The law seeks to regulate the operations of financial technology firms in the country. Chief Executive of AFB, Arnold Parker, believes the bill will help create a balanced field for industry players. Ibn Sabote has more in this report.
The Payment Systems Law, which was put together by the Bank of Ghana and passed by Parliament this year, is expected to serve as a guide for operators in the electronic financial transaction space. Among other things, it is also expected to deal with loopholes in the financial inclusion program by government. Chief Executive of AFB, a leading operator in the electronic financial sector, Arnold Parker, is confident that the law will work well for the benefit of all operators.
I think it's a very good initiative that the Bank of Ghana has done to be able to push for the promulgation of the Payment Systems Bill. And what we are going to now see is actually regulation of a lot of the fintechs and other institutions that are coming up to play in the space. You know, when there's regulation, it means that there's oversight. And with all of the technology that's coming up, one of the key issues has to be security. And so where there's regulation, then it means that players are actually enjoined to abide by security protocols and ensure that client data and client funds are safe and all of that. So we are very much happy about it. We congratulate the Bank of Ghana for this initiative.
Arnold also believes the new law will enhance competition.
We are working together with them to make sure that we would continue to have a diversified and in-depth payments markets to allow transactions to really flow within the economy.
Do you see it as opening the floodgates for more competition?
Yes, which is good, isn't it? I mean, the ultimate beneficiary of competition is the customer, so it will definitely bode well for the customers.
Ebenezer Sabote's report for Joy Business.
And that's all for business for now. Back to you, Bernice.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Charles, for the business news. We'll be coming up shortly with sports. We review last night's UEFA Champions League action between Liverpool and Barcelona, and some athletic news involving Caster Semenya. Please stay.